To every stock in the S&P 500. Today we're going to be doing JP Morgan, part 12. As always, here is the disclaimer. Ticker JPM. We're going to go over to sec.gov, go to this, type in JPM for JP Morgan Chase, go to the 10K, go to the... Sometimes banks look a little weird because they have a lot of assets under management, but you have to count those as liabilities. That's money you owe to people. Yeah, so this right here, it looks a little awkward. So balance sheets are typically in millions. It'll disclose it somewhere at the top. Yeah, right there, in millions, except per share data. So everything here is in millions. And remember, this is a very, very large institution. So this number right here is 4.2 trillion. That's a lot of money. JP Morgan is one of the largest banks in the entire world, if not the largest. But remember, a lot of this is money that is other people's, and it just sits there and they collect interest on it, or there's repos, or they lend it out. They also do investment banking. There's a whole host of things that they do. Right here, goodwill, MSRs, and other intangible assets. So for this one, since I don't really do a good job distinguishing, we're going to have to take this out, which is about 176 billion dollars. It's crazy that we're working with numbers this big. And then for liabilities, we'll go down and we get about $3.85 trillion dollars. Look at me, I'm messing it up because I'm not used to numbers this large. So we get a net asset value of about $170 billion. Next, we'll go to income. Their CEO is Jamie Dimon. He's supposed to be one of the best CEOs in the world right here. Let's see, is this 12 months? This is 3 months. Let's go to 9 months. 9 months over here, down to the retained earnings. Period. I feel like that number's not right. Let's see. Maybe I'll just Google it. JPM annual income. No, that number was pretty close. It was it's 36 billion roughly. All right, I'll put that in for income. How do we get the number dark? There we go. All right, now we can all see it. Next, we'll go to NYU Stern School of Business over here for brokerage and investment banking. I believe they also do commercial banking. A lot of people move their money over from... there was a collapse of a bank a couple months ago. It's called First Republic. There was also some crypto bank and other ones called Something Gate. Anyway, it's about 35, the PE. All right, and we get about... That doesn't sound right. Almost $500 per share. Did we do that right? Huh. I mean, let's check it out. JP Morgan stock. Trading it 13 times. What is the average PE for banking? Banking average PE. Says it's about 13 or 12. I mean, I believe it's generally fine to own most stocks that are trading at about 15 PE. And, they seem pretty solid in terms of PE, but for market cap, what did we get? Market cap, that seems a bit excessively high. I don't think this is right. Let's knock this number down. Let's just go 15. Let's just go 15 flat. So about $700 billion. And remember, when you're building out financial models, it's all interpretation. You get a bunch of analysts and they're all going to give you different numbers. All right, so we're about within 50 billion of what we believe it's worth. A little closer than that, about 42 billion within. But let's of course go to tip ranks and see what industry professionals think. All right, there's their price targets, and they believe it is worth about $250 to $300 roughly. And our number came out to about 246. So we're pretty close. All right, please like and subscribe.